From Ramsey, Representative Becker-Finn.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I am a gun owner. I own several guns. As many folks know, I've talked about hunting a lot on this House floor. In fact, I take this issue really seriously. I was recently certified as a firearm safety instructor through the DNR, so I can help other people learn how to use guns safely. And I hunt deer, sometimes birds. Sometimes my husband and I go to the shooting range or shoot clays up north. And many of my constituents hunt, and one of those constituents recently reached out to me because he got some information online. And he knew that I was a hunter, and he knew that I was also a co-author on this bill, and it didn't make sense to him, based on the information that he got online, why I would be an author of this bill. And so, because we'd had conversations in the past, he reached out to me to say, something's not making sense here. Can you make sense of this? And the thing that needed to be clarified was that the information that was being pushed out online was full of misinformation. Let's actually call it what it is. There were lies being pushed out to people in our communities, our constituents, about what's actually in this bill. And so what I wanted to make clear, and this was touched on a little bit by Representative Pinto in answering one of the questions, was that there really are quite a few really 2 pages of exceptions to this bill. And the specific scenario that my constituent was wondering about is, I was going to take my brother out hunting. He doesn't really hunt very often. He doesn't own a gun. The thing I got online said, like, I'd have to fill out a piece of paper when I'm out hunting with my brother. Is that correct? That is not correct. That is specifically enumerated as an exception in this bill. And I wanted to point that out for folks, especially people who are watching, because I know folks are watching this debate. Some of the exceptions include a transfer between immediate family members. So if my grandpa wants to pass down a gun to me, he can do that. Transfers of antique firearms, curio or relic, if the transfer is only at a shooting range. So a legally operating shooting range, this would not apply. A lawfully organized competition involving the use of a firearm while participating or practicing for a performance by an organized group, while hunting or trapping, in a lawfully organized educational or instructional course, or while in the actual presence of the transferor. So lots of exceptions here. So a lot of the scenarios that your constituents might be reaching out to you about, a lot of people at home that are wondering, oh geez, if I loan this gun to my friend when he comes hunting with me or she comes hunting with me, am I really going to have to fill out some paperwork? And the answer is no. And so I just want to make that clear, because I know my constituents and others have reached out to me. You know, I have a lot of friends in the hunting community, and I just want to make that clear, because we really are fighting against some misinformation out there for folks. So I am, as a hunter and as a gun owner, happy to support this bill and hope that others will do the same. Thank you.